YouTube, how you guys doing today? Survivor here, and we're gonna have a little Minecraft tutorial video on how to set up and create your own farm. That way you can grow crops and survive off the land. I'm gonna show you guys step by step on how to create a farm, the best ways to set up your farm so that way animals can't get in and destroy your crops, the best techniques on creating a farm, and everything you need to create a farm, such as the materials and how to create those as well. So let's jump on into this thing. So when it comes to setting up your farm, there's many ways you can do it. As you see, I have one in the ground that's nothing special, it's just surrounded by a fence, and then I have one that's uplifted in the air just on some blocks of wood. Now either way works, and there's other ways you could do it too, but for this video I'm just gonna be showing you guys how to actually just create the actual farming and how to grow the crops. I'll let you guys determine how you want to set it up, on your own. But there's three things you need in order to even get your crops growing. And for starters, you need a hoe, you need some seeds, and you need a water bucket. Now I'm going to show you guys how to make each one of these. Now I'm on the Xbox edition, so all of these things show up, but you'll still be able to get the gist of it, and you'll still be able to see what are actually needed in order to make each item. So for a hoe, I need, I'm only using iron. You can use wood, you can use a stone, diamond, any of them, doesn't matter, but I have iron. So you need 2 iron bars and 2 sticks, and that creates your hoe. Next, we'll go ahead and take care of the bucket. So for the bucket, you just need 3 iron bars. Unfortunately, there is no other way to make a bucket. You do need the iron for the bucket. And for the seeds, it's real simple. All you have to do is get some tall grass and just start mowing it down. Eventually, seeds will eventually start to drop like that. So I already have some, so I don't need to keep going, but that shows you how to get the seeds. Now to get water in your bucket, all you do is take your empty bucket and go up to some water and click it, and boom, now you have a water bucket. So that's how you make the 3 items that you do need in order to get your farm going. Alright guys, now it's actually time to start setting up your farm and start growing your crops. So in order to actually set up the farm, you need to actually have a row like I have here that you'll put your water in. So I'm gonna knock out one more block, and we're just gonna have it, 4 blocks long. And this is where you're gonna need to put your water. Now I went ahead and just got the extra buckets of water just to save some time, but you need to make sure that each spot has some water in it, so that way all the water is sitting even with the dirt. Once you have your water in there, you need to go ahead and start tilling the land. And it's best if you kind of do it like one at a time, because if you start getting carried away and you want to do a bunch and you end up having to walk over yourself, see how it can kind of become untilled? So then you have to re-till it and then replant. So it's best to just kind of do it one at a time. It definitely does make the process go longer. So if something like this, you could just, step to the side and go that way. But for something big like that, it's easy just to go one at a time. That way nothing gets messed up. But once you've tilled the land, you go ahead and plant all your seeds like I've already done. And then the water will get to it, and eventually those will grow into your full wheat. Now when the wheat is, you can tell if the wheat's done because it will turn this brownish color, and that's when it's ready to harvest. The reason why a fence or uplifted like that is so necessary is because like stepping on it can easily untill it. Animals can do that as well. So with it just being like this, animals can easily just come on and walk all over this, and you'll come back in an hour after mining or doing whatever else and then realize nothing's actually grown, and then you pretty much have to restart from scratch, which isn't cool. So I usually build a fence around mine, or I'll do it up in the air like that, and I'll have some steps going to it, but I'll fence off the steps, that way animals don't get crazy and walk up the steps and then destroy all my stuff up there. But that's all you really need to get your farm going. Now you're allowed, sometimes I will do two rows per water, and that way I can just, I didn't mean to dig that down, but that way I can have 2 rows of crops for every water. So I'll have crop, water, crop, water, and so on. And then again, I put a fence around it. So just to recap, you need the 3 items that you need in order to get a farm going is you need your hoe, you need your seeds, and you need your buckets for water. And like I said, and you can always just scroll back in the video if you need to figure out how to build these things again. The hoe is 2 iron bars and 2 sticks, or 2 diamonds, or 2 cobblestone, however you're making it. The seeds, all you have to do is just chop down the tall grass and you're good to go for that. The buckets, unfortunately you do need the 3 iron bars to make. That's the only way to make it. And then in order to get the water in them, all you do is you go up to some water and then click it, and then you got your water in there. And that is how you set up a farm. I hope this helped you guys out, and I really enjoyed doing this. And so let me know if you have any other questions when it comes to setting up a farm, and let me know if there's anything else I can do a tutorial video on. Till next time guys, Survivor out.